exactly what it is, so you can separate it and recycle it again. So I think it's more that to stay away from plastics and stay with wood or something that's natural.
Well, that makes sense. So what do you
I had read.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, Tom, I had about a week ago, I think, on CNBC, and early in the morning on the ticker, it said that Kia was going to be completely recyclable by 2020, I think is what it said.
2020.
So,
I don't know about that. But in Europe, I mean, 90% of it, in Sweden, 90% of everything that they use gets recycled. Believe it or not, your trash, you almost have no trash. So they're way ahead of where we are.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, but how do they get around the off-all from the with the OSB particle board or the foam itself? How do they get around that?
Well, particle board is pretty much coming from recycled, directly recycled. You know, it's mostly coming from lumber mills where they're collecting all the sawdust and trimmings, and then they, you know, grind it up and use it for particle board. So it's like it's already recycled to start with. In most cases, I mean, they don't cut down trees, you know, and make you know, wood chips out of trees. It's coming from the mills. Yeah.
No, I understand that. So I mean, but I'm assuming IKEA then sends 100% of their off-all back to those mills for reuse, or?
You mean like in the recycling phase of it? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I've never really been involved in, you know, how do they tear apart a sofa and all that. And that's probably something they're trying to figure out now. It makes such a statement like that. How do you tear everything back apart again and separate all the components and deal with them again? Because they have to offer that, you know, for a customer, bring it back here, drop it off, and then they'll take care of it again. You know, if you bring a sofa back and leave it, they would tear it apart and have it recycled in a good way. But I don't know exactly. Does it go back to the particle board mill? Seems kind of complicated. It's like a low, you know, it's a very low value. That's the problem with, you know, all the mills that do the particle board. They have to be within, or the lumber mills need to be like 60 miles from a particle board mill. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense financial sense to truck it in. It's too low value for the wood, you know, the wood fiber.
No, yeah, the freight eats it out. So. Okay. Brian, I think you were going to ask another question, or?
No, I guess one of the questions I was going to ask Tom is, what are you up to nowadays? I mean, what type of projects are you working on nowadays?
I'm actually, I've been through a hurricane, so my house got pretty much destroyed down in Houston. I got 2 feet of water in it for 10 days, and I was rebuilding that, and I have another house project, so I'm actually basically, that one's done, but I'm rebuilding another house. So I have 2 houses going that are doing a lot of that work, just getting out there and you know, fixing houses right now.
Wow.
A little different, yeah.
Hey guys, this is David. If I could just add a couple things. So that whole idea of you know, being closed loop, recyclable, you know, this whole CSR, corporate social responsibilities thing that's going on, we're seeing this across every company. You know, most of them are stating by 2030 or sooner, you know, they're going to be in the same situation. So we know that companies like Unilever and P&G have stepped up to this so that they're doing, you know, as minimum impact to the environment and the planet as possible. That's going to be an ongoing trend that we're going to see. I think every company is going to be forced to make a statement like this, and you guys are going to have to respond to it. And Brent, I just sent you over the sustainability policy that IKEA actually has. It's available on their website, so this is not confidential information. But it starts to give you a glimpse into how they do things in Europe, because everything IKEA does is to a European standard. We see the EPA is going down this path as the police authority on this stuff for the United States as well, you guys know. So I think you know, having this headset, I think, is really important. Just as a statement. But hey, Tom, I've got a question for you, if I could insert myself for just a second. This whole thing of design to value, design for logistics, you know, clearly IKEA gives tons of writing about, you know, how IKEA has done a really good job